Jason Statham's only 2024 movie is now a streaming hit. Jason Statham has become one of the biggest action stars of his generation. His name is synonymous with several major action franchises, including The Expendables and the Fast and Furious franchises. In addition to his supporting roles in those mega-hit series, Statham has been the lead in several major franchises, including The Transporter, the Crank movies, and the modern duology The Meg and Meg 2, The Trench. Many of these films have succeeded both in theaters and on streaming. While his career is chock full of films overall, Statham is not without his gap periods. 2023, for example, was huge for the actor, as it saw the release of 3 franchise entries: The Expendables 4, Meg 2, The Trench, and Fast X. The year prior, however, had no theatrical releases for Statham. The same has been true in other years for the actor, where he will cycle through a huge year and then follow it up with a much slower one. 2024 was one of the slower periods in Statham's career, but that has not stopped his lone 2024 movie from succeeding on streaming. The Beekeeper is now climbing up the streaming charts. Released toward the beginning of 2024, this David Ayer-directed movie sees Statham play a former intelligence operative who becomes involved with a mysterious group called the Beekeepers as he seeks revenge against the scammers who wronged his well-meaning landlady, Felicia Rashad. In addition to Statham, the Beekeeper cast also includes Emmy Raver-Lampman, Bobby Naduri, Jeremy Irons, and Josh Hutcherson. The film brought in $152.7 million at the box office, representing a decent total considering its $40 million budget per Flix Patrol. The Beekeeper has now become a success on Prime Video. To kick off 2025, the film has risen to the number 8 spot on the streaming service's top 10 chart in the United States. It beat out the romantic dramas Me Before You and Culpa Mia for this spot, but lost to 7 films, including The Fall Guy, Red One, Culpa Tuya, A Quiet Place, Day One, The Equalizer 2, The Creator, and Last Known Location, the majority of which are also major 2024 titles. The streaming success of The Beekeeper is yet another feather in the cap of the Jason Statham action movie. Given its relatively slim budget, it was already a success in theaters. Movies generally need to earn back 2.5 times their budgets in theaters, meaning that its break-even point was most likely somewhere around $100 million, a total that it easily surpassed. Its worldwide gross of $152.7 million also led it to be the 29th highest-grossing movie of 2024 at the time of writing, beating other major theatrical releases, including Smile 2, Transformers 1, Longlegs, and Mean Girls.